2025 probate court call. Whenever you're ready, Ms. Commissioner.
This is in the matter of Charles Brolic, file 52692CA.
All right, court's been asked to approve the first annual accounting. This is the second time we've been on record looking for our our fiduciary. Mr. Roney, is that right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, would you come on up to one of our microphones, please? Your full name for the record?
Up here?
Anywhere wherever.
Keith Edward Roney.
Thank you. All
Yes.
Right. Deputy, did you swear him in?
Please raise your right hand, sir. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay, looks like we adjourned to allow you to file the amended accounting. Were you able to follow up on that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. McFarland, were you on this one? Yes, it looks like you filed your waiver, which is in the file.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, great. All right, Mr. Reddy, anything you'd like to say about your work in this file?
It's difficult.
Yeah, oh, it looks like you got through it.
Yes, yes.
Served all the interested parties. And Mr. McFarland has signed off on it. So congratulations on making your way through it.
Oh, yeah. And this is actually he's really nice, I just have to say.
For the record.
For the record,
Mr.
sorry.
McFarland.
Cross me the bow tie.
Very good.
Didn't notice. No.
Well, thank you so much for coming back in to verify under oath your work that you've done in this file. And thanks for sticking to it. As I previously articulated, everything is in order. You've got no objections.
No.
And everything's been properly served. So I'm happy to sign the order allowing the accounts this morning. And if you'd like to step across the hallway, I'm sure they'd like to give you a copy of this before you leave today.
Absolutely.
So thanks. Nice to see you. Have a great day.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you.
This is in the matter of Jonathan J. Sell Jr., file 52682TV.
All right. So in this one, we're looking for the petition to allow the second accounting. May I have the names of our participants, please?
Good morning, Judge. Jessica Kelly for petitioners, Jonathan and Caitlin Hasso, and Ms. Hasso is with us on Zoom as well.
All right, could you either introduce your client or have them introduce themselves, please?
Caitlin, would you state your name, please?
Caitlin Hasso, mother of Jonathan Justin Hasso Jr.
Good morning. All right, presentation, Ms. Kelly, whenever you're ready.
Yes, good morning again. We are before the court today to request the approval of the second annual account. The court will see that the account shows two sources of income: investment growth during 9 months of the last year, and an increase in the value of the home that's owned by the trust. The accounting also shows 5 items that have come out of the trust: an investment loss during 3 of the months, 2 different legal fees that were approved by the court already and paid during the accounting period, some bank fees from Morgan Stanley, and a contribution to the MyAble account. The accounting shows that overall the value of the trust has grown by more than $20,000 even after the MyAble contributions are removed from the calculation. We did supply statements verifying the amounts of the home value and the investment assets, but we're also able to take some testimony if the court would like. All of the interested parties have been provided with the accounting, today's petition, and the notice of this hearing. We've received no objections, and I understand that the GAL has recommended approval of this count and filed a waiver. Therefore, we are asking the court to approve the second accounting of the Supplemental Needs Trust and also approve the legal fees incurred during the current accounting period so that they can be paid to my firm.
Okay, if you could explain the MyAble account or distribution.
Yeah, absolutely. So a Michigan Able account is an account that is designed for folks who became disabled before the age of 26. It's a highly regulated account that is only allowed to be used for qualified disability expenses. So it's a fund that Jonathan is benefiting from. The trust also specifically allows the trustee to establish and make contributions to the MyAble account without prior court approval. If Your Honor's looking for it, it's in Article 12, Paragraph K of the trust itself.
Very well. And what were those particular distributions for?
So the distribution comes from the trust. In the first accounting period, we reported a $17,000 contribution. In this second accounting period, it is a $12,000 contribution. Those are both below the limits of what's allowed to be contributed in any given year. And then those things are used, as we said, for qualified disability expenses. So my understanding is that there was some technology that was purchased from the ABLE account. There were some other things for JoJo, but because they're not trust assets at this point, we are not reflecting them specifically itemized in the trust accounting.
Very well. It looks like the attorney fees are $7,000 for this accounting period. Is that accurate?
Slightly more. You'll see that Probate Pro fees of $5,325.70 was approved by this court's order in November of 2024. And then Stimson and Associates legal fees of $2,000 retainer was approved by this court's order on May 5th, 2025. And so those have been paid, which is why they're reflected in this accounting, even though they were technically earned in the prior.
Yes, I heard in your remarks you were requesting permission for more attorney fees to be approved. So I was looking for that information somewhere.
Oh, yeah, thank you for the clarifying question. There's this weird offset in timing where an accounting period ends and then the legal work to prepare that accounting begins, but that is technically earned and then hopefully paid in the subsequent accounting period. So to hopefully cut down on, such a huge time delay, what we're asking for is that $1,293 that was incurred between May 6th, which is the day following the last court order, through July 29th, which is when this petition was filed, that those be approved to be paid. Of course, they will be reflected in the third annual accounting because that's the period we're in right now. And then because we didn't have a perfect crystal ball anticipating how much hearing preparation would be needed after July 29th, we're asking for up to $1,338.40 to also be approved, just based on the anticipated expenses. If this year's time was the same as last year's, that's the best we could do in terms of predicting.
I was just looking for your petition to see if that was outlined in the petition or if there's any supporting documentation to establish that those fee amounts have been incurred.
Yeah,
Did you include that in your petition?
We did. Yep. We included a supplement along with the petition. It's a single piece of paper. It is 2 tables. One is black and white, showing the services and expenses that have already been reported from May to July. And then there's a grayed out table with the services and expenses that we anticipated, itemizing them just based, as I said, on last year's actual time spent.
But these are not attorney fees that were actually incurred in the second annual accounting timeframe?
No, they will be reflected in the third accounting because they're taking place, during that time period, but they were incurred to prepare the second accounting.
I'm seeing the second proposed accounting, but not a petition to approve. That was filed, I'm sure.
It was. My date stamp here from the court's clerk says August 4th, 2025.
Is that the petition to approve the accounting or just the actual accounting?
No, it's the petition to allow accounts. It's a form PC 585A.
All right, that's not in my file. So I think what I'll do is take a few minutes to check with the clerk's office about that. I do have the waiver, but I really have some questions about whether or not those additional fees were reviewed by Ms. Berger, our guardian ad litem, and I would not be inclined to approve. I think you said at some point in your presentation that some of that is up to. So if there haven't been funds or anything due actually out of the trust yet, I would think that that would be premature. Oh, here's the petition to allow. All right, so I'll take this under advisement, and I'll let you know. Worst case scenario is I would line out those additional numbers 11 and 12 on that. But I'm going to take a couple minutes to review this file after our 9 o'clock call. And our clerk's office will let you know what happens.
Very good. Would you like us to stay on the Zoom, or will we get a communication from the clerk's office?
You'll get a communication from the clerk's office. Thank you for your time and your presentation this morning.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, this is in the matter of Christa Ganun, file 43418.
Okay. Correspondent asked to allow the 16th and 17th annual accountings. May I have the names of our participants, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. Adrian Dar on behalf of the petitioner, Marcia Ganun. She is Krista's mom and her guardian and trustee. We're asking approval of the 16th and 17th account. She provided me the documentation to prepare the account, and the figures are true, fair, and accurate to the best of my knowledge and belief. We have served all the interested parties for both accounts, and no objections have been received. We were asking for allowance of the accounting. We weren't requesting any fees out of the trust account. We have been submitting our bills to the insurance provider for payment. So we would just ask for allowance of the 16th and 17th account.
Thank you. Were you looking for your client to verify the information, or are you satisfied with the work that was reviewed by your office?
I'm satisfied. There's been no disbursements and on either accounting, and just interest earned. So she's doing a good job. They're just preserving the money in case something comes up and Krista needs something.
Perfect. Yes, I see that. Very good. All right. Thank you. The file does appear to be in order. All interested parties were served as presented, and I am happy to sign off on the 16th and 17th annual accountings. Thank you for the work in the file.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Thank you. You too.
Thanks.
All right, this is in the matter of Lumis Switzkowski, file 51770 DD.
All right, the correspondent asked to allow the second and third annual accountings in this file. We will be looking for Ms. Kim Switzkowski.
Yes.
Hi, did I
Hi.
pronounce it right?
You did.
Great.
Mike McFarland, attorney guardian ad litem, and my waiver should be contained in the file.
Yes, it is. Deputy Ames, would you swear in Ms. Switzkowski?
Please raise your right hand. You don't have to stand up. That's
fine.
but thank you. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do. Thank you.
All right, is all the information contained in your second and third annual accountings truthful, accurate, and complete to the best of your knowledge and information?
It is, sir.
Very good. Is there anything you'd like to say about your work in the file?
No, she's actually doing well, still working at the job. So she's been there for about 4 years now, part-time, and then still going to school. And she does have a boyfriend, so that's a new development. But other than that, she's doing really well.
That's great, and you anticipated my next question, so I appreciate the update.
Yes, thank you.
Mr. McFarland, I do have your waiver. Was there anything else that you wanted to contribute today?
As usual, there's no issues in the accounting, so very low key for me, so I appreciate that.
Great.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for your work in the file. All interested parties were served. We have no objections. No one has appeared to object, and our guardian ad litem is signed off as well. I have approved the order. If you'd like to step across the hall, I'm sure the clerk's office would like to get you a copy of this before you take off today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too.
Thanks. Those two are both ready.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah.
There's notes for.
Probably for, yeah, I have that one, so I have to.
Might want to get a copy of that video, saying that's a good guy. Nice guy.
Acknowledging.
I don't even remember him. Sorry.
Okay, this is in the matter of Vicki Kek, file 50797CA.
All right, in this file, the court's been asked to look at the first and second and final accountings. All right, and we would be looking for Tracy Hinsman. Do we have Tracy Hinsman logged in? I do note also that there's a GL waiver due on this one. Mr. McFarland, is this your
Your Honor,
file?
I don't see that on my docket for cases today, so what's the name of that?
Vicki Lynn Kek.
Oh,
Tracy-
Van Keck? Oh, hang on.
Deputy Ames, is there anybody else in the hallway?
There was not, but I'll
Okay.
double check.
All right, thank you. We're looking
Yes,
for.
Vicki Kek. Yes, Your Honor. Hang on.
Vicki Kek?
So the fiduciary is Tracy Hinsman. I mean, if Vicky's here, that's great, but
Always empty, Your Honor.
thanks for checking.
Your Honor, I took a look at that. For some reason, it was not contained across the hall for me to review, but I did take a look at that this morning, and I didn't see anything. I was prepared to sign the waiver consent form.
Well,
The first and final accounts is what she was submitting.
it looks like there's second and third, and the third is the third and final.
Right, the third and final account.
Excuse me. Excuse me, sorry. I don't see a waiver from the interested parties. I'm not sure why Tracy Hinsman's not with us this morning.
Now, I reviewed every file across the hall. For some reason, that wasn't in the pile of files. So, but I did review that this morning as I saw that was on my docket. So I didn't see anything objectionable. It's just memory care, clothing, and food. They had the receipts, so I had no issues with the expenses.
Okay, that's great. I would want Ms. Hinsman, however, to appear to verify her work in the file.
Don't have a phone number on the, on that, I'd give her a call. Let me take a look here.
There is there are no, I should say for the record, there's no objections that were filed. And it looks like the notice of hearing, the second accounting, the petition to allow the second, third, final were served on the other interested party August 28th.
If the court would like me to step out, I do have a phone number.
But it doesn't look like it was sent to Ms. Hinsman.
Ah.
Sure, if you want to.
Sure.
If she can log into Zoom.
Will do.
that
On
would
the
work.
Caballero case that's next, I did sign the waiver.
Okay, thank you. All right, so let's come back to this one in a few minutes. And then that's-
Okay. This is in the matter of Yeni Amaya, file 45080CA.
All right, Deputy Ames, I don't actually have that one in my stack. Would you mind grabbing whatever other files are back there?
I will, Your Honor.
Thank you. In the meantime, your appearance, please.
Yes, Your Honor, Clark Baldwin appearing on behalf of Deborah Henning, who is the conservator for Yeni Amaya. And this is Ms. Henning's 19th annual count as her conservator. So we've got a petition to allow that count. And we also have a petition to increase the bond.
Yes, here's the file.
I did sign the waiver and consent on that. Spot, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Michael McFarland, our guardian ad litem
Sorry.
in this file. No worries. All right, you may proceed with any additional presentation, specifically with regard to perhaps testimony or any other presentation on the need for the bond increase.
Yes, we asked for Ms. Henning to be.
You can remain seated, but raise your right hand, please.
Good morning.
Good morning. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Ms. Henning, would you state your full name
Deborah Elaine Henning,
and your home address?
9345.
Well, we don't need to, we're on YouTube, so I don't want to bring that,
Okay.
broadcast that.
Okay.
But I appreciate the verification.
You are the conservator for Yeni Amaya, is that correct?
Correct.
And you've presented your 19th annual account.
Correct.
Did you review it and find it to be accurate, truthful, and with full knowledge of yourself?
Yes,
And you're petitioning or asking that that be approved, is that correct?
that's correct.
Okay. You've also petitioned for an increase in the bond.
Correct.
Okay. And that is a result of conversations with me, is it not?
Yes, it is.
And somewhat having to do with the fact that Premier Bank changed from being Premier Bank to West Banco.
Correct.
And the fact that we can no longer easily get verification of deposits from West Banco.
Correct.
And that's one reason. Also a reason being that the present bond was quite a bit lower than the total assets, which are fluid.
Correct.
Thank you. I have no further questions, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Any questions, Mr.
I do
McFarland?
not, Your Honor.
It does appear your waiver does indicate you've reviewed the 19th annual accounting in the supporting documents, but that you were not, or perhaps it just was an oversight on the petition to raise the bond amount.
Well, they said that's what was presented to me. I didn't have my glasses on when I signed, Your Honor, so that would explain that, so. No, Your Honor, there probably is across the hall, because the clerk specifically asked me to sign it. I made a special trip just to sign the waiver for that. I did read that, so
Okay.
I go across and ask on that.
Okay. Would you like to put your position on it?
Yes, Your Honor. I believe I signed it earlier, and I would waive it on record, and I will sign it again if they cannot locate it.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Your Honor, for the record, we expected Mr. McFarland to wish to have the bond raised anyway, so I did this in anticipation.
Yes, his excellent work. Which is true. He does a great job in helping us keep track of things like that.
Well, it saves the court another hearing.
It certainly does. Thank you. All right. Anything further before I make a ruling?
Nothing, Your Honor.
Right. Well, all the filings do appear to be in order. Proof of service is filed on both the request to increase the bond as well as the approval on the 19th accounting. The accounting does appear to be accurate and complete, and I'm happy to sign approving that. And I am also approving the request to raise the bond amount. And of course, have the support of Mr. McFarland for that on the record as well. And that has also been, the petition for that has also been properly served. All right, if you'd like to step across the hall, you're welcome to do that. And I'll give you copies before you leave, I'm sure.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming in.
I want to refresh Audrey's memory that she had me come over and sign just that way.
Actually, I think it's part of, I think Mr. Baldwin made you a line, or somebody made you a line.
I did make a line, but I don't know if he signed it. or not.
Here it is.
I can sign that right now if the court, you all sign it again, so.
It's here. I just was looking.
Oh, you found my
for the
sign?
Regular waiver,
Oh, you found it.
but
Okay,
now that I
thank
look
you.
at the proposed order, here it is.
Okay.
So you're all set. Thank you.
If you have
My memory is
occasion,
intact.
if you have occasion to talk to Audrey, she's not here today.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well,
Thank you.
thank you.
Have a good
Have a
day.
good day.
Here, my memory is intact. So.
Yeah, that's good news.
You're on the other case I called, I'll put it on the record, but there's no voicemail set up.
All right, so if you want to put us back on CAC.
We are back on the record for Vicki Kek, file 50797.
All right, we're looking for the fiduciary in this matter, Tracy Hinsman, to verify her work in the CAC file. It has been submitted without objection and with a waiver from our guardian ad litem. However, I would like to see Tracy Hinsman just to verify that everything is in order. So I'm going to be adjourning the CAC matter to allow the appearance of Tracy Hinsman. And we set that for October 16th at 9 a.m. It's all in the CAC matter as well, and that's all for a 9 o'clock call. What was Tracy's last name?